getting more vocal. I know people always ask me in the comments, you should do commentary, you should do this, but it was like, eh. But I never seen the point in it, but I figured try it out anyway, what the hell. Can't hurt nothing. I don't know, that's why you see me post a lot of like, you know, very different games. I played damn near everything besides sports games and like rhythm based games, so I mean, I'm not no one-trick pony. You ain't gonna, you know, you ain't just gonna see me just put up Call of Duty, you know, all day on my channel. Even though I'm like average at that, like I'm nowhere near good, like you know, like most YouTubers are. But I don't know. I don't understand how people can get good at that game like that. Cause it's like I'll be playing it, and it's like I'll put together a kill streak or something. But it seems like I can't ever stay alive long enough to get like, you know, an MOAB or something like that. I always like die like halfway through it. I don't know, I'll probably push around the map too much and overextend myself, but I don't know. And I've already been back here. Let's see what's this way. But I don't know. I would love to play with like, you know, somebody who's good, or have somebody who's, you know, beast at Call of Duty watch my videos and then be like, oh, you doing this wrong, you doing this wrong, and just analyze my video. That way I can go back and improve on, you know, improve on my game. Because it's like I want to get better at that game, but it's just, okay, that's dead end. I want to get better at that game because it's like, I mean, I like playing it to a point. I mean, I'm not a particular Call of Duty fanboy or anything. I mean, I played all the I would say most of the Call of Duties. COD, what, 1 and 2 when they came out, but wasn't not a fan of the whole Patrick. Okay. Now, I'm not a real fan of the whole 60 frames per second. I always felt it was too fast, so I always kept sliding everywhere. But I got used to it after a while. But I've played more. I've played the storyline up until like COD 4. That's when I kind of got back into it after COD 1 and 2. And played the campaign. I think I played like a couple matches, like let's say like 10 matches altogether of COD 4. And it just wasn't my thing, so I put it down. And when Modern Warfare 2 came out, played the campaign. You know, played the multiplayer for a little bit, but never really jumped into it. You know, I think I jumped on it at the beginning for like 10 or 15 matches, just like COD, you know, just like COD 4. And then jumped on at the end of it, towards the end, before Black Ops came out. And played that for like a little bit, got a little bit better at it. But I was like, you know, really sucking it up by YouTube standards. And, you know, played campaign in Black Ops, really jumped on in Black Ops. You know, I played that all the way through since it came out. And then, you know, played Modern Warfare 3 ever since it came out. But I've played more Call of Duty more so for the campaigns than for the multiplayer. Because the multiplayer for me, at least in my opinion, the Infinity Ward Call of Duty games have been faster. God, stop skipping. The Infinity Ward games, oh, let me get out of this rain real quick. The Infinity Ward Call of Duty games, they've always been faster and more, they have like an adrenaline rush feeling to them that you don't get with the Treyarch Call of Duty games. But Treyarch's Call of Duty games, they don't have the BS, or they don't have some of the BS behind it like Infinity Ward games does. It's like they make a Call of Duty game and they want it to be more skill based. Like in Black Ops, the guns had a whole lot more recoil to them. You had to learn the guns more. You know, when I play Modern Warfare 3, it seemed like there's like 4 assault rifles, and all of them have the same recoil pattern where you could just hold it on somebody. Like it just looked like all the guns just don't have recoil. It's like, and it just pisses me off about that franchise. That Call of Duty is like the most best-selling game ever, and it's like Activision, Infinity Ward. I don't know if it's Activision won't let them do it, or maybe Infinity Ward, or maybe they just don't care because they got their money after people buy it. But it's like they don't change nothing. Like it seems to me like they placate their own community, even though everybody bitches about, you know, like the FMG9s or Ghost or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. And it's like they don't do nothing about it. They'll just say that they do something. They may patch a gun a little bit, but at the end of the day, they don't fix it. And it just pisses me off. Like, it's like, and people just accept that shit. Like, that's just the way Call of Duty is. Like, fuck that. I mean, I can gladly say it was like, I've never went out and actually bought Call of Duty like that. And that kind of makes me glad I don't support them like that. I don't have that gay ass bullshit of them just trying to get money, was like with that Call of Duty Elite bullshit. I mean, it's like they just scam their own gaming audience just because they know that their gaming audience is just gonna bend over and take it up the ass, and gonna want them to do it. Okay, back to the stupid cinema. I don't know. It's just that franchise is all messed up. But I think it's gonna change with probably not this one. I mean, because I've heard that they're gonna be making like Black Ops 2 this year. I know a lot of people just didn't like Black Ops because they don't like the Treyarch Call of Duty games. But I think the game after, it's either the Call of Duty after, like next year's Call of Duty, the one after Black Ops 2, or maybe like the first Call of Duty for the next gen consoles, you know, for the Xbox 720 and the PS4. That's when because they got to change something in that franchise. They can't just keep pumping out the same bullshit. And that's going to be the perfect opportunity for them to do that. Especially now because they're looking back at Modern Warfare 3 and it's just like people are putting it down. When I remember when Modern Warfare 2 was in its prime, and when even Black Ops, I mean, people didn't put it down until like June, July, August. That's when they stopped it. But it's like people putting down Modern Warfare 3 like in January, December. I mean, I got a couple of people on, oh, this can't be good. Okay. Okay, you went first, huh? But they gotta change something in that franchise. They have to. Because otherwise, I mean, it's getting stale. I mean, they have to do what Halo tried to reach. But I just think when Bungie just got lazy with Halo Reach. They could have made Halo Reach the greatest Halo ever made. All they did was just have to make the damn book. Okay, that got disappeared. All they just had to do was make the Fall of Reach, you know, the book, but they didn't. They just kind of fucked up, and they got lazy with it, didn't feel like doing it, and, you know, they just fucked that all up. They fucked Halo Reach all up. But I'm hoping 3-4 Industries. Damn. Where did that kick come from? Yeah, I never seen one of them before. But I have a feeling 343 Industries, I mean, I have high hopes that they're going to do Halo 4 right. Okay. Supposed to be a badass weapon if it don't make me hit him on the ground. That's the cemetery again. I already went over there. Okay, keep going around in circles. But yeah, they gotta change something in Call of Duty. I mean, you got people who played Call of Duty for like the past 5 years getting bored with the shit and putting it down. That's a problem. It's like they're alienating their audience for the sake of just alienating their audience. It's like it makes no sense. And these are the people that play it day in, day out. Like all the YouTubers and stuff, they play it. I mean, yeah, there are some probably that still play it, but I know most of the big ones, they play it because it's a part of their channel and stuff, but they tired of this shit. And when a game makes you feel tired of it to play it, then it's like, what's the point? They're gonna put it down. It was like, I remember certain YouTubers, like when they talk about picking up Battlefield 3, I was like, whoa, that's a problem. You know, if you're a Call of Duty player and that's all you play day in, day out, you talking about picking up Battlefield? Come on now. That's like the complete opposite of what Call of Duty is and what makes it Call of Duty. I've already been down that way. So I mean, it's like they gotta change something. I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what they have to do, but they have to do something. They have to change up the normal formula and hope that their current audience likes it. Because once next gen gets here, I mean, I'm hoping they put better hardware in like the next Xbox. And why am I keep just going around in circles? What the hell? Because drop my controller. Sorry about that, guys. Probably wondering what the hell was that loud ass noise. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay, movie theater, can't go that way. Alright, going back to the cemetery place, taking out of the right. But yeah, they gotta change something. I mean, otherwise it's gonna just get stale and people's gonna not buying it. They're gonna stop buying it after a while. Like, I mean, people already stopped buying it. I remember hearing that, I mean, was it like last month? That Black Ops in February sold more than what Modern Warfare 3 was selling in February this time. So I was like, damn, when I heard that, it was just like, you know, that alone tells you that it's, I mean, they gotta do something. I mean, if they want to keep their audience and keep them interested like that, where they can actually play like that, then they have to do something. They gotta change up that Call of Duty formula, and, you know, because right now, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do, but because I know half the people that probably bought Modern Warfare 3 only bought it because of the name Modern Warfare. That was it. I mean, especially now that they finished the story of Modern Warfare 3, they kind of ended the ongoing storyline of that. They can't make Modern Warfare 4. I mean, it would be redundant to just go back and be like, oh, look, you know, Makarov had, you know, a son that came up and now he's, you know, wants to get revenge for his dad, and so he's doing everything else. Fuck that. It'd be just doing the same thing. So I can't see them coming out with Modern Warfare 4 again. I mean, they would have to make a whole new game. A whole, you know, different storyline, different world, different universe. I mean, I think they should just fucking merge Infinity Ward and Treyarch and have one studio that's big as shit that makes Call of Duty. That's all they do. Because they have a lot of good ideas on both of them. Like Treyarch with the whole recoil and more skill-based gunplay. That's the way it should be, because it's a first-person shooter. It shouldn't be focused around the kill streaks and shit like Infinity Ward games are. But it has to have the Infinity Ward's visceral gunplay, if that makes sense. Because I remember Black Ops, it was gunplay, don't get me wrong, but it was dry. Maybe it was the bigger maps, I don't know, but it just played slower. So it has to play faster like the Infinity Ward games do, but has the skill-based gunplay of the Treyarch's games. And they need to make a perk list and just that's balanced as hell, because right now, I mean, it's not. I mean, you've seen all my Call of Duty videos. If you're, you know, if some of you guys watch them, I always run the same things. You know, Blind Eye, Assassin. Not because they're, you know, not because Assassin's overpowered or anything. It's just I like just staying off radar. That's it. That's the only reason I use Assassin. But because with the radar goes up in any Call of Duty game, it's like, why use anything else? It's pointless. I mean, in Modern Warfare 2, I never use stopping power. I always stay with cold-blooded. And, you know, Modern Warfare, you know, and COD 4, same thing. I always use the same thing in every Call of Duty. In Black Ops, I was a ghost bitch.